Jeff Bezos got married to this lovely woman right here. Take a look. Ooh, cute couple. Look at that smile. I love her smile.
She changed her name on Instagram too, right? To Lauren Sanchez Bezos.
I ain't saying shit, dude, because I ain't fucking up my prime, because this dude's a savage.
She's happy. Look at him. Look how happy he looks.
But why though? Why is he happy?
She probably treats him really, really good.
But them blowjob must be awesome. Anyway, going to jail for life for being a freaky woman beat is wild. Very true. That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy if he got some serious time. Okay.
He won't.
I still think Trump will pardon him though. Okay. So Bezos' wedding was this weekend, as you all know, and they wanted Lady Gaga and Elton John to perform, right? And Lady Gaga was like, "Give me $6 million." Elton John was like, "Give me $6 million."
Has she ever made $6 million on one performance?
Probably, you know. There's all kinds of rich princes and sheiks around the Middle East. These motherfuckers go sing for a ton of money. They do private shows all the time. That's where the real money is. Not a big stadium. It's like fucking just you know, tiny desk style, and you singing because you only have a couple dudes to pay. Then that's good shit, and they have to pay to put you up and all that. But Bezos told both of them to go fuck themselves, so he said no, and he worth 200 and something billion.
Why didn't he want to just pay the $6 million?
I don't know. He probably thought he was being robbed or something, but. Dude, you got 200 and something billion.
You know, it's the richest guys that are the stingiest with their money.
You think that's too much to ask for, guys?
I mean, $6 million is wild. $6 million is a lot of fucking money.
I get that, right? But I mean, like, I'm just saying, like.
I think $6 million is a wild ass, but like, I think he's like cheap for not paying it at the same time.
$6 million is not a wild ass for Gaga or Elton John, if you ask me.
For one performance?
Not one song. Not one song.
One performance though. One show.
Yeah, they doing a set. Yeah, they doing a show.
How much did the Super Bowl pay her?
The Super Bowl doesn't pay.
Oh, so she can perform at the Super Bowl for free, but $6 million is like normal.
Let me explain. When you do the fucking Super Bowl, immediately your album sales explode exponentially. So that shit pays for itself. So they don't need to pay you. You know what I mean?
But you have to still pay the band and all your dancers.
Yeah, but you can still come out ahead because your album go automatically jump to number fucking one.
You don't know that.
100%. Look at when Usher did it. Usher did it before Kendrick. Yeah.
And Usher and Alicia Keys, and everybody was just talking shit about Alicia Keys the whole time.
The whole point though is that
did her album sales jump?
All of their album sales can jump. That's the nature of the Super Bowl.
Know.
It's huge. That's the biggest audience any of them will ever have. Ever. There's no bigger audience than the Super Bowl. Because all of America watch it. Even a bunch of women who don't even understand fucking football watching a halftime show. You see what I'm saying? Even people who don't watch football tune and be like, okay, let me see the halftime show. So your shits can sell.
So people are going to be like, oh, now I want to go listen to his album and buy his album?
Yeah, like Kendrick Lamar, like he jumped back to number one after the Super Bowl.
I'm just saying. How long though? I don't know if it's worth it.
Dude, it is worth it. It is worth it. Like I remember when what's my boy name?
And streams doesn't even count that much anymore.
The Weeknd did it, and I think his whole setup was like $7-8 million. He paid that himself. Like all the shit he had going on.
I guess. I mean, I guess it has to make sense.
That face is beat up. Which face you talking about? You better not be talking about Jeff Bezos' girl, Brittany, because we would fuck up your prime.
They look a lot alike. They look like they have the same smile, right?
Leave the man alone. I wonder why he likes her so much though. What is it about her?
He loves her. There's nothing wrong
with her. But why though? Why?
She probably treats him better than any woman ever has.
Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sanchez's wedding reportedly did not include Lady Gaga's performance due to the alleged whopping fee the singer demanded. The Amazon founder organized a $1 billion 3-day wedding celebration over the weekend. Around 200 guests, including A-list celebrities, attended the high-end nuptials in Venice. Many expected Lady Gaga to perform the ceremony, but sources claim Bezos refused to pay millions to the artist. Well, you can work on something for like $5?
They did DJ Cassidy instead. How much did the DJ charge?
I don't know, but he probably...
That's wild, though. That's whack to not have, like, to be the richest man in the world and not have a celebrity at your wedding.
Lady Gaga and
Especially if your wife really loves Lady Gaga, right?
Yeah, like, dude, you rich. Fucking do it. Lady Gaga and Elton John wanted $6 million each for performing at Jeff Bezos' wedding, sources say. Yeah, dude, like, pay. Fuck. Bezos' team approached the singers. Each wanted $6 million. Jeff said, absolutely not. Fuck, that's cold-blooded. Instead of the bad romance vocalist, the wedding grooved to DJ Cassidy's beats. What the fuck kind of step down is that? That is what the comments say. The comments probably call them cheap right now. Let's see. The performance stated their price. The consumer said no business. Okay. Oh, the $6 million asking fee was basically a diplomatic way of saying no?
Oh. You think?
Nah, I think they would have taken it.
Cause like $6 million for one show is
Jeff didn't want to go over the $50 million budget pinching those pennies. That's like the average person saying no to a $6 can of Coca-Cola. That is true.
Yeah, why would you pay $6 when you know you can buy it for $3?
No, I think, dude.
When you know it's only worth $3, why would you spend $6 on it?
Dude, fucking pay that money. I would have paid it. If I'm a billionaire, I would have paid it. If I'm marrying you, you know what I mean? Like, who's your favorite artist? Like Kid Rock or some shit? Who's your favorite?
Kid Rock.
Sorry. Who do you really like? You like what?
I don't know.
Michael Jackson? I'd dig him up and have him fucking perform. Because I'm worth 200 billion. You know what I mean? You could do that kind of shit.
Oh, Rihanna got paid $9 million. Did he really pay her $9 million?
Yeah, but that was some shit in India. I don't know if it was 9, but dude, he spent.
He paid her $9 million?
I know it was very expensive. I think Justin Bieber performed as well. Hold on, their wedding wasn't even on one day.
Each artist were paid $9 million?
It was high. I know it was high. I don't know if it was 9, but it was high. And Sheila, my boy's wedding, that Indian wedding, that was not like a one-day event. This shit was over days. They were getting married for fucking ever.
That makes sense.
They had multiple performers out there.
But $9 million? That's so much money.
Yeah.
That's so much money.
Yeah.
For one song? $9 million?
No.
Are we thinking of the
no,
same?
It wasn't one song.
$9 million?
You're not gonna get $9 million for one song, dude. You have to sing multiple things. Okay?
That's insane.
Why would that be insane?
Because it's $9 million. $9 million.
Okay, yeah.
$9 million.
Okay, but Rihanna, I don't know if it was 9. I know it was high. Firstly, to get Rihanna to perform right here in America, it's gonna be a couple $1 million. Okay? Because they do private shows.
I went to a free fucking show when I first moved to LA in 2017 of Rihanna performing. And Kendrick Lamar. And SZA was there too. Free.
Well, congratulations on that.
Free. Nobody paid a shit to see them perform.
Okay. Congratulations.
I'm just saying.
No, that's...
So make it make sense to my
That's
brain.
why you can't even talk to these
like,
crockheads because they don't listen. Let me explain something. This is a private wedding in fucking India. The dude is the richest dude in India. He's a multi-billionaire.
Okay.
Once you hear billion, who gives a fuck? Okay?
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
They rich as fuck.
All right.
So when it's that kind of money, if you want an artist that your wife really likes, pay the fucking fee.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I guarantee you if this was his wedding, Elton John and fucking Gaga would have been there because he would have paid the fucking fee. Mm-hmm. And Bezos got more money than him, which is crazy.
All I'm saying is I saw Rihanna, Kendrick, and SZA perform at the same concert for free back in 2017. And guess what the requirement was?
What?
It was a toy drive. All you had to do, it was like for Christmas. All you had to do was bring some little cheap ass toy you bought from the dollar store.
Okay.
And they were up there, all three of them.
Okay, let me explain.
And I was like right here in the audience getting videos.
Okay, let me see. You comparing two things that ain't even remotely the same. Okay.
But you just said
when Rihanna's performing. Okay, guess what? This is a private wedding, right? So she's there, and you standing around watching her sing right in fucking front of you. She's singing to you. This ain't like fucking like no big stadium where a bunch of people where she got to perform and dance. Right? She lazy as fuck when she performing anyway. I'm just saying. Okay, don't lie. I'm just saying. It's different, dude. You know? Yeah. Freak off for a night. Bezos probably gave her the face like that. Just, you know, he like my speeches. No, he likes her personality. I'm just trying to figure out like how she pull him though.
She said she's Spanish. Bozak said Latina coochie is every man's kryptonite.
No, but why her?
Because she probably brings him peace. She probably knows exactly what to say to him to make him feel really good.
Dog. Okay. Let me just show you. Let me just show you on the upgrade, right? Since we can discuss this.
Who cares about looks when the woman looks fade anyways, right?
Lauren Sanchez.
All the hot girls out there, they don't know how to treat a man.
Okay, Lauren Sanchez, ex-husband's new wife, right? All right. So this him and his new fucking wife. Like, come on, man. Like, I mean, her ex-husband have a face very similar to hers. They probably had the same plastic surgeon, right? But look at the new wife. Okay? And he's worth $500 million. Okay?
Okay.
$500 million.
Okay.
So Jeff Bezos worth technically 400 times as much as this motherfucker. And look what he pulling.
It's not about looks though. Like, it's about... She probably gets him in ways that nobody else does, Sky. Have you never been in love before? Yeah,
but I'm just saying, you could just...
She's that man's sense of peace. He comes home and he's happy. She knows exactly what to say, the right spots to hit. She probably...
Dude, look at this dude's new wife.
Knows how to make his favorite meal or whatever.
Look at this dude's new wife. He won the fucking lottery.
You don't know that. She could be so bitchy towards him.
Like frickin' Lauren Sanchez ain't bitchy?
You don't know that.
I don't, but I'm just saying, like, come on,
Just because somebody looks better doesn't mean they're better. They're a better match.
I don't know. I just think...
You're just being really shallow.
I'm just saying, look at that though. Wow. Okay, anyway. Lauren, I'm sure Lauren's nice and she's lovely and all that, okay? But damn. Look at the three of them hanging out. Mind you, she cheated on him with Jeff Bezos. So you married the woman you cheated with. Hold on, she cheated on her husband, he cheated on his wife.
They belong together.
I just don't understand why the fuck they get married though.
They're perfect for together.
Sanchez is the nastiest double jointed freak in the game.
You don't know what that woman is capable
of. Anyway, I'm sure she's amazing. Let me stop fucking hating. I'm sure she's amazing. I don't get it. I do not get it, but hey, to each his own. All right?